Hello and welcome to another episode of my vlog from toe to head, Ilan in the Holy Land. And today we can see Neta, my youngest daughter. And today we are in Nazareth, the marvelous city of Nazareth. Very exciting tour. Let's begin. Okay, we can see in the background Nazareth, but we are in the Mount of Precipite. As you remember in the New Testament, in the Gospel of Luke, the story that Jesus was in the synagogue. Maybe we'll go to visit the church of synagogue, maybe. So he said something that we can understand that it might be that he is the Messiah. So the people around him were very upset. So they took him to a high mountain next to the Nazareth, and they want to throw him down. But he just passed through them and went to Capernaum. So in the New Testament, it's not written that they throw him, but the tradition said, okay, he just jumped, and we can see just the area. We can see the Mount Carmel, the horizon. We can see the city of Afula, right there, and Givat Hamoreh, which connected to Gideon and King Saul, and Mount Tabor. For the later tradition suggests that this is the place of the Transfiguration. And here, the city of Nazareth. Okay, in the 1st century AD, it was very small village. Today, it's quite large city. I think this is the biggest Arab city in Israel. Or this, or Rahat. I don't know him, but if it's not the biggest one, so it's number 2. Okay, so okay, let's continue to the city of Nazareth. In the background, we can see the Church of Annunciation, but why I stopped here, it's this green dome. It's the tomb of Shihab ad-Din, the nephew of Saladin, which, by the way, Maimonides was the physician of Saladin. And in year 2000, the radical Muslims declared that this is a holy place, and they tried to bite a piece from the church. And after a big mess, and the Pope was involved, everything is all right now. By the way, this Shihab ad-Din has a tomb also in Ramle. So the phenomena that a righteous has 2 or 3 tombs, it's very common phenomena in Judaism, in Christianity, and also in the Islam. We are in front of the Annunciation Church. We can see here the writers of the Gospels, Matthew, Marcus, Luke, and John. We soon will get in. We can see a statue of Maria. According to the Catholic tradition, this is the place that Maria got the message from Gabriel that she is pregnant. And now from here we have probably the tradition again. It declares that this is the house of Joseph. And what is interesting here, soon we'll go inside, of course. On the walls we can see mosaics or ceramic, which are donated by the church in several states. From the Philippines, we can see how they saw the event, and from the Ukraine, and it's very long. And we have here from a local from Nazareth, Bolivia, Andorra, Iraq, the Catholic Church of Iraq. This is directly from the Vatican. We can see the Pope, John Paul II, Ireland, Armenia, Egypt, and go on. You can read by yourself. And it continue, Romania. It's continue, Uruguay, real statue. Indonesia, very interesting. And it goes all the way up to there. You can see, of course, on the ceiling, all the crosses. Let's go in. We should be quiet in the church. So I will go and show you the place that, according to the Catholic tradition, was the house of Mary, and the place that the angel Gabriel told her that she is pregnant. And we do a tour. At the end, they will point you on the medieval remains of the church, the Crusader church. And on the side, we can see confession cells. Let's go. Okay. This is the exit. Okay. This is the place according to tradition. We can say in the crypta, the house of Mary. We have second floor. It's a huge one. In Israeli scale, it's quite huge. I think this is the biggest church in Israel. Maybe the Holy Sepulchre is a little bigger, but there's no place for so many people like here. Okay, we can see here. Okay, you see there the crypt, and probably this is the place that the angel took to Mary. And soon we'll go to the Greek Orthodox place. Okay, St. Gabriel Church. These are the Crusader remains. Let's go. You climb up to the second floor. You can see how big this church is. And here we have kind of a ceremony. Beneath us there is the place of Virgin Mary. Very impressive. Okay. You can see all the picture and mosaics from events of Jesus' life. Okay, let's go. Out of the church, we can see some archaeological artifacts from 1st century AD, because it's very important to the Christian to prove archaeologically the existence of Jesus, sorry. Okay, we're approaching to St. Joseph Church, right there. It's supposed to be, again, Catholic tradition, the house of Joseph. You see, he was quite close neighbor to Mary, and you can see the statue of Joseph. Like you can see many people, including me, touch the knee of Joseph, so it's shining. Okay, let's continue. This is the entrance to the St. Joseph Church. The tradition that it was his house or maybe his carpentry shop. We're not allowed to talk inside, so we'll go and do some tour silently. Let's go. Okay, St. Gabriel Church is right there, the place according to the Orthodox tradition. And there, Gabriel told to Mary that she is pregnant because she went down to the spring to draw the water. It appears, by the way, in the apocryphal Gospel of James. And since there was a church there, they built a canal that took the water all the way up to here, approximately 200 meters or so, something like this. And from here we'll go directly to the church. Let's go. Okay, St. Gabriel Church, or Mary Church. According to the Orthodox tradition, it was here. I remind you, the story appears in Apocryph Gospel. Okay. So we can see the church is very impressive. It's the Eastern Church, much more colorful and very good smell. And now we're going to the crypt. We can see the water, by the way, of the spring. According to the Greek Orthodox, this is the exact spot. Okay, we can see and hear the water, and this is the place. And you can see the money that people throw away. Okay, let's go out. And I remind you that unlike the Protestant churches or the Catholic, the Eastern churches, the Orthodox, it's heavily decorated. I think there is no even one spot paintless or something like this. It's very nice, very impressive, I have to say. Okay, let's go out. We are in the Church of Synagogue. According to the tradition, here was the synagogue that Yeshua spoke, and therefore they were upset about him. And we can see the people here, it's very small. And the peasant building is, you see, typical to the Crusaders. And let's go out. And I want you to notice to this pillar, typically to the 1st century AD, so maybe there was here something, which I can't approve, of course, but I can't deny. There is something that suggests that maybe this is the place. We don't know. Of course, the earliest tradition from the Byzantine period, and we'll go out to the market, which is quite sad. It used to be a very crowded market. Today it's almost empty. I don't remember the market that way. Due to the COVID, many people lost the shops, and it's quite sad here. Okay, let's continue. We are in Mount Tabor, the Transfiguration place. Although in the New Testament it's written that Jesus gave the keys of heaven to St. Peter, it was in Banias, Caesarea Philippi. It's in the north of Israel. So the closest mountain is the Hermon mountain. So I guess it was there, but let's say from tradition from the Byzantine period, suggested that the places was here in Mount Tabor. I think because it's quite close to Nazareth. So you know the pilgrim is arriving. So in one day tour, let's show him Nazareth and the Transfiguration place. Why not? Okay, there is a Catholic church here, and there is an Orthodox church here. Let's see what is open and go inside. This is the Greek Orthodox Church. Now it makes a lot of noise. We'll try to reach it, but the entrance is from bypass. We'll try, I'm not promise. Let's go to the Catholic. This church, as many others like Getsemani, Dominus Flevit, the Shepherd's Church in Bet Sachor, was was designed by the gifted architecture Berluzzi. Okay, now notice to the, as a Catholic, the Catholics love so much, such a high place. You see, very big one, and do notice to the mosaic high above. We can see Jesus, Elijah, and Moses. I think Moses is the left guy because he has the tablets, and beneath them the apostles who are waiting to Jesus. Now there is some ceremony. I don't want to disturb them. But such a magnificent place. Outside we have some archaeological finds, and let's go out. We are out of the church. We see the remains of the medieval church, the Crusaders. We can see the Tabor River all the way goes to the Jordan River, and in the horizon it's the Gilad Transjordan. We can see there the ridge of Gilboa, King Saul, here Givat HaMoreh, and Jezreel Valley. A marvelous view. Okay, behind me you can see the Greek Orthodox Church of Mount Tabor. No entrance to visitors unless you are Orthodox from the Eastern Church. So this was another episode of my vlog from Tor to Hediland in the Holy Land. Please don't forget the 4 S's. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Spread the news and send to your friends. Bye.